Alright, so today we're going to hike up to something called the Witch's Hat. Sounds kind of ominous, but it's not. It really has nothing to do with witches at all. But we'll talk about that later when we get up there. And I'm back in near Reading, Pennsylvania, here in Berks County. And this is the Never Sink Mountain Preserve. And I was here several times recently, and both times in the comments people said I should have gone to the Witch's Hat. I know the first time I was here I hiked a big loop trail, 5-mile trail, and I did see the Witch's Hat, but at the time I didn't know what it was or its history or anything. But now I do, so we're gonna check it out. And it is associated with one of the hotels that used to be up here. I don't know if we'll see any remnants of that hotel or not. But we'll see. That's one reason why I'm going this way. Anyway, like I said, we'll talk more about what Witch's Hat is when we get up there to see it. And there still is snow on the ground from the last snowfall we got. I think you saw that in my last video. This is January 24th. But it's warmed up again. Might almost be close to 50 today. So we'll take it. 50 degrees in January. Take it all day long. So this Witch's Hat is also associated with a hotel that used to be up here, the Never Sink Mountain Hotel. I forgot if I mentioned that already in this video, but I don't know if there's any remains of the hotel up here, like foundations or anything, but we're gonna look for that as well. There's still some snow on the ground, so some of that might be obscured, but we'll see what we can find up here. Alright, we are in the area where the hotel was. You can see this old road, part of a trail now. Hotel itself would have been up top there. And there's no snow over here because we're on the south side of the mountain now. So it's melted over here. Oh, I see another trail down there. We'll probably walk up there a little bit too, see if we can find anything. Like I said, I don't know if there's anything left from the hotel. Never been up here. Well, this part. If I remember, I will try to post a picture here of what the hotel looked like. It was pretty big. Of course, you can research it yourself too if you're interested. Never Sink Mountain Hotel. Well, I'm kind of off the trail we were on, but looky here, we found a brick, which may seem unimportant, but you notice it's all black. It was burned. Let me tell you about that, because this hotel was built 1892, 1891, and it burned down in 1905 due to arson, I think. Because I think the hotel actually shut down due to some economic reasons. So finding a burned brick makes sense. And actually our Witch's Hat, I see it through the trees up there as well. So let me turn you around, see if you can see it through the trees. Right ahead up through there. I'm going to look around just a little bit more, see if I can find any remnants of that hotel before we get to where the Witch's Hat is. And the Witch's Hat was built in 1892 along with this hotel. It's the only thing that really remains of it. Alright, so I'm in the area where the hotel would have been. It's all flat up here, and here's something interesting. I guess it was built later, some kind of tower, but it's all overgrown. But it looks like we could take a peek, I think. There's a door here. Hopefully no one's in here. Oh. I'm not sure, I can't really... Hold on a second. Alright, here's a better peek. The inside. Okay, there's like a sleeping bag in here. It's kind of odd. electrical panel. Well, I guess well, yeah, there's some like blankets or clothes. Looks like someone was hanging out in here for a while, living here almost. All right, let's get out of here. All right, well, I'm gonna quit walking around looking for any remains of this hotel. Kind of getting off track here. Supposed to be at the Witch's Hat. I did see through the trees that there were some people there. So I'm hoping they are gone. I'd like to have the place myself, but they were just kind of chilling there staring at their phones. Which is okay, but you know, for filming's sake, it's kind of nice to have the place to yourself. But we'll be there in a bit. And it is just up in front of us here. There you see it. The Witch's Hat. It's actually a pavilion built the same time the hotel was built, 1892. Of course, it gets the name Witch's Hat because of the shape of the roof. There's really nothing, you know, associated with witches about it, but it does have that look. Kind of a cool shot with the blue sky in the background there. And it looks like we do have the place to ourselves here. Good. Of course, it gets graffitied as well. We are near the city of Reading is just down there, so yeah, you'll get the graffiti. All right, so let's head up here together. Yeah, they got graffiti the steps and everything. Of course, this is over 100 years old, 1892. It's got some cool stonework, despite the graffiti. Oh yeah, here's a plaque for it. West End Pavilion. I don't know if you can read that, but erected in the memory of William McIlvaine. Favorite spot of his to come hiking. 1892. Of course, out this way is a view of Reading down there, plus all the power lines. Oh, up there is the Reading Pagoda. That's Mount Penn over there. I don't know if you can see the pagoda. Let me try and zoom in on the pagoda a little bit. There it is. We'll try and get there someday as well. Maybe this spring. There's a lot to see over on that mountain as well. But like down there's Reading. Maybe we'll zoom in just a little bit on Reading. Not much to see, it's just a city. Alright. Yeah, some idiots have even chipped the floor out, put fires in there and stuff. Who knows what people come up here and do at night. So yeah. Alright, so not the place I would come specifically just for a view. I mean, you do get a view, through the power lines there. Seeing the pagoda up there is pretty cool. I think you can see also, it's called the William Penn Tower. So there is a decent view if you like cities and stuff. But for me, it's also the history of this place, Something built, back in 1892 deserves a visit in my book, especially if it's so close to home. So if you're in the area, it is something to check out, the Witch's Hat. It's pretty easy to get to. If you type in Never Sink Mountain Preserve and look up one of the maps, there's different trails that'll take you up here. So, cool spot. Alright, well here's just one more view of the Witch's Hat from this side. I'll try and get to the other side, get another view of it. I think this side is a little bit in shadows, but it looks pretty cool there with the sky in the background. And I do want to take a moment to share a little bit more mail that I got from some fans. If you can't tell, I like getting mail. And this is from Dale and Linda. And they know I like Gettysburg, so they sent me a nice little note. And they got me a little thing about Gettysburg. It comes with a little book telling you some stuff, some stories, interesting facts about Gettysburg. Lots of cool pictures, and it also has a number of these prints from Gettysburg. Some are some different battle scenes. This is my favorite one right here. So I think there's some black and white ones too. So that's pretty cool. I do like Gettysburg. I love history in general, so that's a pretty cool gift. So thank you, Dale and Linda. I do enjoy this. I've looked through the whole thing already. I got it a couple days ago. My mailing address is down below in the description if you want to send me something. I'm not begging for gifts, but I do. It is fun to go to stop by the post office and have a gift or a package in the mail. So anyway, thank you, Dale and Linda. So as promised, here's a view from the other side. But I think I prefer the view from when I was over there better. All right, well, we're gonna head on back. I'm gonna head on back down this way, down along the power line here, because the road I came in on is just down there. All right, so thanks for coming along with me on another little adventure. Nothing necessarily super exciting, but just something neat locally for me to come check out. You know, a number of people had mentioned it to me, so I thought I'd come check it out. I'm glad I did. I'm gonna make one more video down below. There's a little product I want to test out. Kind of more for my curiosity than anything else. But thanks for coming along, and I'll see you around.